Alright, it's that time once again for another Ashran Trash Can, September the 19th, 2024. Looks like we got a doozy of a match here. I'm on my Hunter because I shot the Sheriff. Looks like we got 26 players up in the house from the Maniacs crew. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. We're heading to the Crossroads first. Looks like Alliance got the same amount of healers. We have more tanks than they do, though. So let's see how that turns out for them. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of action in this match from Meso here on the Hunter. Usually like an Ashran, I'm off doing other stuff, checking out here and there, trying to kill the turn-in guy, getting the Solar Sphere, watching our mage, stuff like that. But if I recall this match, I was pretty much in a team fight almost the entire match. This was like, I think, a 22 or 23 minute match. And I think this video is going to be about 17 or 18 minutes. We just capped Crossroads, still pushing them back. Farming some HKs. We got to start taking some of them heals down, though. We're getting the DPS, and then the rest are falling back. We got to get onto these flags. Cap the flags, and let's get all into their mage tower for the first 30-point drop, right? That's going to drop a lot of points. Where's the rest of their team, though? This is not the rest of their team. Yeah, we've only taken out 6 targets, and I only see a handful right in front of me. An ice wall, really? Go around the ice wall. Yeah, the ice wall wasn't in really a great spot. You could just walk right around it. Let's get up here and on top of this flag. They are capping it. Now we're capping it. The rest of them are falling back. Did they try to do a backdoor? Possibly. We got people up in our base. Looks like Kira is saying there's about 3 backdoor. There's got to be a lot more than that coming soon, right? You would think. We capped the flag. Pushing up here to the next one right before their base. We got people on their mage now. Someone's on our mage as well. We have a team back there. They should be able to clean them up and get our mage back to full. This warlock here, let's take them out. Who is their top damage right now? It's the DK, really. Sweaty. Imagine that. Someone that's near the top of the meters for DPS and their name is Sweaty. We're still holding this flag, though. I think we'll be able to get it capped. We get it stuck in their base for 10 minutes. Question is, like I said, I already said the match was going to go on for about 23 minutes. So what's going to happen here that's going to cause us to not be able to just push right into their base and take out the boss? I guess you'll have to watch and find out. Taking out another DK. They got quite a few grips. They got Blood DK as well in the house. And 3 Unholy. I guess Unholy is the spec to be inside the War Within. Frost feels like it's good damage-wise, but it doesn't have enough self-healing, I think. We're not going to cap this flag. We had to fall back. That's what happens. We pretty much got pushed off the flag now that their team is all back together. So we're going to have to regroup and get everybody back together ourselves. There's no Ancient Artifact yet because the Ancient Inferno has not spawned at the Ring of Conquest. Warrior just leaps away and gets out of there, putting a lot of AoE damage. Look at all the numbers going off. Craziness, man. Multi-shot there, multi-shot there, multi-shot everywhere. Aim shots afterwards from you get that trick shot proc. Warrior's in the back now. You're not getting out of here this time. Bye-bye. We got Blur up on the Demon Hunter. Of course, they're going to rush in when they got Blur. Here comes another freaking ice wall. Man, the ice wall is just a pain in the neck, right? Is that a friendly one or is that an enemy one? I couldn't even tell. You got to actually target them to tell. They got a smoke bomb up right here. Can still do barrage damage through the smoke bomb, interestingly enough. It will push right through. They are on top of F4 trying to cap that flag. Score is 110 to 151. They got a few HKs on us, but I think most of the ones they got on us was actually when the rest of our team wasn't here yet. We weren't grouped up yet. Come on, Kill Shadow. Yes, got it. Now the Hunter next. They might be capping that flag. We might not be able to get that one back. Let's see. Sometimes you can push in here and stack on there just in time. We're trying to rush into the flag now. We got to make sure we all go as a group. Looks like Alliance have lost one of their healers. They're down to 5 healers now. Interesting. Somebody said adios amigo early in the match. That's the one thing about Epic Battlegrounds, right? It seems like there's a lot of players in the match. If they can't win in the first 4 or 5 minutes, they're done. They don't even want to play. It's like, if you want really short matches, why don't you play Arena? Or even a random BG is going to be shorter than an epic battleground. The word epic, what do you think it means? It means an epic experience, right? It's supposed to be a match that lasts 15 to 20 minutes is probably what Blizzard had in mind. Because, like I said, Wintergrass, the fastest Wintergrass defense you can have is 21 minutes. If they wanted the matches shorter, they probably would have made the towers count for 10 minutes instead of 8 apiece, right? You would think. So they probably have said, hey, 20 to 21 minutes, that's probably a pretty good length for epic battlegrounds. Now, we're pushing across through this choke point. This is one of the hardest bottlenecks to push through. The flag's already back in Crossroads because they did cap F4. But right now, we have the momentum. So we really don't want to fall back and cap the flags if we don't have to. Sometimes you can push up all the way through here, and we can stand on top of where the flag is supposed to be, and then we'll have a few in the back just push the flag to get it back up here. We want to hold our ground for sure if we can. Assert dominance. Make sure you have a good siege on the area, and then just start sniping out them HKs as they come across that bridge. You got to watch out for the gladiators. They can actually hit harder than players for sure. They're all clumped up here. Let's get a massive amount of AoE. Get that rapid fire off after the multi-shot for the trick shot proc. There we go. Look at all the numbers going through, man. There also are a lot of people in the game that really only care about numbers, man. But like I said, being the group leader or the raid lead, you have other responsibilities than to be in the team fight the entire time just doing DPS. Obviously, I'm capable of doing damage. As you can see here, I'm number 2 on the board right now. Only one beating me is that Frost Mage, Chris, so far. We're going to start doing a lot of more damage here while they're on the bridge like this, though, because they're all clumped up and confined. When they get in this little small area, yeah, buddy, you can see all of the numbers going off, man. Get that multi-shot into the aim shot, trick shot, or you use rapid fire, whichever one is off cooldown and ready to be used. Some people will hardcast aim shot. I guess it really depends on your playstyle. Sometimes it's okay to hardcast it. Sometimes you just wait for that instant proc. But you really don't want to stay on 2 charges either. So, I mean, it's kind of like up in the air, really. Obviously, if something has an ability that has a charge on it, you don't really want it to stay capped. You want it to always be charging, so you at least will have some resources coming back for other stuff, and you're getting use out of the ability. Now we're pushing them across the bridge here, pumping some damage into the priest. We're standing here right in front of the glads. We don't give a shit, I guess. Who's got our glads? Well, we got enough tanks. Hopefully our 3 tanks are actually holding the glads. Oh, here they come. There's one right by. They must have took one out. Whenever you kill the gladiators, they instantly respawn. So there's really no point to do damage to them. We're going to move up here on the bridge just a little bit. Try to stay away from the gladiators. The flag is at F4. We still have a lot of people that are back there. And some are still running back from our base. Obviously they are getting some HKs too here and there. And it's a pretty long run. That's one thing that's bad. Long run back from the base. Now I took over the top spot because of all this AoE. This, like I said, this is a hunter's wet dream. Standing right here on the bridge, popping them off. They're not in range where I can use my explosive shot to knock them off the bridge. But hey, if they were, that's probably the best you're going to get. Or maybe with the AA, I guess that would be the best you can get. We do not have any AA. So far, the score is 67 to 138. Watch out for them AoE Chaos Bolts. I remember those used to hit very hard. Do they still do as much damage as they used to? I don't even know. Haven't really even messed with it much on my Warlock because I have too much fun porting on the Warlock. That's why my Warlock's name is Life's 2 Port. Gotta port them ally. Get them out of the towers. Get them off the cliff, wherever, you know, right? Lots and lots of numbers still going off. AoE City. Yeah. I remember correctly this match. I think I ended up with top damage too throughout the entire match. After this particular spot here. Yeah. I'm starting to widen the gap there. I'm almost 100 million past Chris. Chris must have gone down with the ship and is running back right now. Because obviously he was kicking my ass at first. Hunters can top the damage, right? If there's no boomies. I guess a hunter could technically still top damage if there are boomkins in the match, but it's just a lot harder. Because obviously, the boomies will be soaking up a lot more of that AoE damage with multi starfalls and their dots just hitting on every target at one time. They get a lot of numbers just like this too. Obviously with the hunter you get more as a burst. Got ported under the bridge. Disengage was way lagged. Did we get some ported for them too? How'd they get people down here? Did they fall off the bridge? Maybe we got to knock back up there. Let's chase some of them down while we're here though. Maybe we can get that priest down. Oh, the priest was so close. I didn't have a stun there to put on the priest. They have another healing priest as well. There's a hunter. Let's go ahead and start heading back to the team fight. This doesn't look like a good spot for us to be. That could become a huge kill window for them, man, if they executed it properly. Take out this paladin here. Paladin's down. The last flag has been capped. The gladiators will despawn finally here in 10 seconds. Do we have enough gas to push across this bridge and take out the Grand Marshal, though? I guess we'll find out here. We're 14 minutes into the match. Yeah, I think it was 22 minutes if I recall. I mean, it's been a while. Most of these matches that I post, they're still like a month or two behind. Obviously, this was not the only match that we had on this day, because I usually just pick the best match of the day to put up here on the channel. Man, they're all clumped up here. Nice knockbacks. We're getting some more knocked off the bridge. I like it when they go off the bridge and they run back up right through us here and try to come up this way instead of going off there and getting that portal back into their base. Obviously, if they run back through us, it's a little bit more ballsy on their part, and it gives us an opportunity to take them out. So some of them like to stunt and see if they can just make it, I guess. We're still pumping hard damage across this bridge, though, man. Numbers are going off insane. The Alliance Hunter is top to number 2 in damage now. They're taking it off because, like I said, this bridge is just a hunter's dream. Every hunter just likes to sit here and just do damage right on top of everybody. I had to turtle this. Am I going to survive? Yeah, I think I got it. Jeez. Yeah, they did a lot of damage right there. Obviously, whenever you start taking the top number 1 spot, they're going to start focusing you more too, right? Always be on the lookout for that. You will definitely be the focus for sure. Somebody in the match will notice and say, hey, this person is a top damage man. Grip the shit out of them, stun them, CC them, take them out, everything. You got to be ready for that. Now, right now, all I have is Trinket and Disengage to get away. So, I got to play a bit more conservative and try and hang back as much as I can. But this bridge is also messed up too. It's just like the bridge at the Horde base. It has a little bit of a little hump there, and you get out of the Z-axis LOS, and you can't shoot people across that hump. It's just nuts. Obviously, there are some walls you can just shoot right through, like in AV by Stormpike Graveyard. You can shoot right through those hills, no problem. But this little bridge, for whatever reason, you can't fire through it. 42 points left to go. I think this one's going to end up being a farm fest. Yeah. 40 now. We're taking them out one by one. They're getting some kills too, though, so they're having fun. Looks like they got the top healing in here right now. Martyr and Helixer, Lyra and Vaughn are our top heals. But shit, there's so much for the Alliance to heal, they get to take all them numbers. Does the healing meter, does it actually count over heals? Like, obviously, if someone heals for, say someone healed for 1.5 million and 1 million of it was overheals. It only goes, 500k on the healing meter, probably? That would be my guess. And that explains a lot, too. So, whoever's heals go off first and doesn't overheal is going to be the one topping the meters. We have a lot of excellent healers in Alterac Valley Maniacs. We got a lot of good DPS, too. With that being said, we still are a casual community, man. We're not a bunch of tryhards. Ouch, I got knocked off the bridge. Hey, I can get back up here and run up this way. Pump off some more damage. I just got a bunch of killing blows right there, though. Let's see if I can get some more. Oh, no, I'm going to be in trouble here. Gotta heal and turtle. Fall back some more. I don't want to fall back too far. That bridge is broken there. You don't want to get knocked. They got an ice wall up in front of us, really? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Ice Wall City. What do they have? 2 mages and they're just constantly throwing that ice wall. Still pumping that AoE damage, man. The trick shots is going off every single time because your multi-shot's going to hit 2 or more targets. I think it's 3 or more targets, right? In any case, your multi-shot is going off crazy because it's hitting everybody. And you get the trick shots every single time it hits 3 targets or more. So hey, get that trick shots, use your aim shot to hit multi-targets too, rapid fire as well, and boom, you just start pumping numbers here. I really like Marksman better. When I first started playing World of Warcraft, my hunter was actually Beast Mastery. Back in the day, whenever you went survival, it was not melee hunters, it was still ranged hunter, but you had explosive shot exclusively. I remember back in Wrath of the Lich King, that was the meta spec too. Everybody went survival to do and take on the Ulduar and the Lich King. It's still Farm City right here. The mage blinks up into us. Can we take them out? The stupid Paladin. Divine Shield's going to run out here and try and disorient everybody. Yeah, and then run back. Someone stun him, man. Don't let him get away. Don't let him get away with that, man. That was a heist. Yeah, we got him. Hey, if he comes out here and wants to do that, just make sure they pay for it, right? So they have to think about it next time. We're taking out more paladins. Hunter's off to the side there. Here's another hunter. This one does not have turtle. That's one good thing you can do with the nameplate cooldowns, is actually watch for their defensives and say, hey, it's time to take out this target. They got nothing left. They have a hunter named Beer Butt, really? Well, they went down pretty fast there. Holy shit. Man, I've heard of Beer Gut, but Beer Butt? That's news to me. In any case, we only have 10 more points left to farm out. Let's get that evoker down. Nope, the hunter, any of them? Wow, they got some big heals on that hunter there. Moshi almost went down. We got the priest off to the side. Come on, there it is. 7 more. The warrior's going to die up front. Way overextended there, right into us. And we got people on the other side of the ice wall we can take out, get their healer down, finish off that pally that's on our side. Yeah, oh, bubble. They always bubble at like 5%, man. I guess that's how it is with the pally, though. Once their bubble is blown, though, they are history. There's not much they can do. We have a couple melee right into us. They're probably feeding at this point. They just want the match over with. We only need to get 2 more HKs. 1, there it is, Hunter. 15 killing blows. I got the top with no deaths. I also had the top damage by over 200 million. Looks like Martyr, Lyra, Val, Helixer, and Hazy for the top hills. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.